What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Hornets Daily podcast. My name is Tavon, and welcome back to the show. As you guys know, we are doing everything as far as news, as far as stories around the Charlotte Hornets franchise, and we're going to get it started for today. We want to thank Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring this video. Make sure that you go to the Underdog app. Make sure you use your camera, use your phone, go to the QR code that is on to the other side of the screen, and make sure that you download the app today to make your picks. You can win 500 times your cash for today. Let's get into the video. So Hornets lose in the Bay 116 to 136, as both teams was going back and forth around that first and second quarter. In that second quarter, Golden State scored 42 points, but Charlotte followed back with 37 points in the following, or in this quarter, to say the least. And it was a great show, to say the least, from both sides. Golden State didn't really get much versatility from Stephen Curry, only getting 14 points in the game. But again, this Golden State Warriors team was hitting on all strides. Almost every player in the lineup, or at least played a game, I believe 12 players in this game has at least hit 1 3, which was breaking the NBA record. And this is a consecutive games as well for the Golden State Warriors. Golden State now has at least 10 players to make at least 1 3-pointer in 3 straight games, the longest streak in NBA history per Ellis Sports Bureau. The 3-point arc was introduced in 1979 to 1980. So again, this Golden State Warriors team was on one. And then also, too, considering that they scored 72 bench points. I believe that is the highest mark for a bench to score in the NBA history. The fact that they scored 72 points, I believe, is only one other team, or second highest in bench points scored in NBA history, besides from one other team. I got to research that last team. But again, 72 points off the bench is remarkable, to say the least. And they did a great job in providing that and scoring against this short Hornets squad. Charlotte, 17 turnovers in this game, and the points scored off turnovers, 23 points for Golden State, really translated and really swung things in their favor. Golden State got out-rebounded in this game, per usual, because, again, they were playing a small team, a very smaller team, and to say the least. But them turnovers compared to Golden State had 11 turnovers. Hornets had 17, did not shoot well. Golden State 23 3-pointers in this game, shooting 44% out of 52% or attempted. Charlotte 16 from the 3-point line, 44 attempted, 36% from the line. And again, if you can hit most of your shots and get most of your shots going, even though Hornets defense has been really good, and even the broadcast for Golden State was saying this, Kalena Azubuike and the team color commentator saying that the Hornets defense has improved, the offense has improved. Tonight did not show that whatsoever. They completely got dismantled in terms of 3-point shooting, in terms of drives and kicks, in terms of rim runs. Even Draymond Green getting in the mix. They were just going straight inside the lane, scoring. Draymond, a person that we leave open a lot, and was trying to predicate for him to shoot as much 3-pointers, even out the corner, even the top of the key. He shot 4 of 8 from the 3-point line and had close to a team high 20 points. The real person that really spooked us tonight was DeAnthony Melton. 8 of 16 shooting, 3 of 6 from the 3-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. And the rebound total, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 24 points for him. Pods came out started, or pretty much off the bench, 5 of 9 shooting, 3 of 6 from the 3-point line, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals in this one, 16 points for him. And Buddy Hield, really good off the bench as well, 5 of 8, 2 of 5 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, or 2 steals, 3 blocks for Buddy Hield. Now the person that was shot block, to say the least. And as I said, Moses Moody, 4 of 6 shooting, 4 of 6 from the 3-point line. This team was on one tonight. Now for the Hornets side, big contributors from their side as well. Con Knippel, 9 of 14, 4 of 5 from the 3-point line. His 3-point shooting, and we're going to touch on his 3-point shooting, to say the least. He has hit 137 threes coming in. He has now hit the mark of 141 coming into the game. But for the sake of the show, again, we started at the end of the show, this was a topic that was pretty much before the show. So 137 threes, now 141 threes. We'll touch on that as we get to it. But again, 4 of 5 from the three-point line, 11 rebounds, had a double-double tonight, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 24 points. Only person with the highest plus-minus on this team. Actually, the highest plus-minus on this team was Ryan Cockburner with 3. Tijon had 0 for this game. Again, this team pretty much was on one in terms of offense, but just could not get it done in terms of the defensive end. Miles Bridges 4 of 12, 1 of 6. That 1 of 6 was a half-court heave in which he hit pretty much a chest pass going past the half court so nonchalantly, by the way, and he got it done. He got the 3 off, but again, just a bad shooting night to say the least for Miles Bridges. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 points for him. Ryan Cockburner didn't really do much with his 24 minutes. 2 of 3 shooting, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Played a little bit of defense. Didn't really get any blocks. Considering his size, I would consider that Ryan Cockburner will go out and make some shot blocking on the rim. He more played and not. He didn't really shot block, more stayed towards his guy, and it really showed throughout the game that he could not maintain or get into the lineups. They had to throw in different lineups. Even Tijon was in certain situations. Grant Williams was in certain situations. They played small with Miles Bridges at the center a little bit, noting that Moussa Diabate was out for this game. So it was a really tough stress to say the least. Brandon Miller, 11 of 19, star player of this game, bar none. 11 of 19 shooting, 30 minutes, 57% from the field, 6 of 11 from the three-point line, 54% from the three-point line, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. The only slack I have with Brandon Miller is his 6 turnovers in this game. But again, he was lighting up the scoreboard, 28 points for him. Sion starting for LaMelo Ball. We'll touch on that. But Sion 0 of 5, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. Just more of a primary defender against Steph Curry for tonight. And he really did a solid job, to say the least. He did what he had to do. He stayed true to guarding Steph Curry. Didn't really put much points on the board. But again, did what any other rookie would do in the situation. Just defend, do the best he can against a veteran guard, a star veteran guard in Steph Curry. And had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 4 points for him. So again, not the best situation, but did what he could do in the situation. And again, all you can say is just clap it up for Sion James and hope that he can rebound from this game. Again, had a tough assignment, and not many rookies would be able to defend against Steph Curry. He did what he had to do. Grant Williams, 3 of 5, shooting 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 steal, 2 assists, 1 block, 7 points for him. Grant Williams provided some minutes, and he's looking good coming back from injury. Ladies and gentlemen, he is looking fantastic coming back from injury, to say the least. And to be honest with you, I feel like he should get a little bit more minutes out there on the floor, to say the least. Josh Green, 0-0 from the field. 15 minutes for Josh Green, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers. Didn't really do much, to be honest with you. And again, I'll put Sion and Josh Green in those categories as guys that you don't really see in the stat sheet, and pretty much they don't really contribute much in the stat sheet. But man, oh man, Josh Green throughout these stretch of games, especially in the West Coast trip, is I feel like his minutes should decrease. I don't feel he is, regardless if he brings a point of attack defender, he has just not been doing really well in terms of branding himself in the offense, or even providing some defensive stats, to say the least. And to be honest with you, his impact doesn't feel impactful in any shape or way or any shape or form ever since he came back from injury. So I don't believe Josh Green should be getting more minutes. I feel like other people in spots should be getting more minutes in terms of him as of right now. But we will see how it goes. And again, he is one of our team's best defenders, so understandably so as to why Josh Green is getting those minutes. LaMelo Ball coming out. We're going to talk about him. He had 20 minutes tonight, 5 of 17 shooting, 1 of 8 from the three-point line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, throughout this game. 15 points for him. Tijon getting some minutes. I'm glad he's getting some minutes, but it may be due to the fact that Musa was out for today with a right hamstring soreness. Tijon, 16 minutes, didn't really do much in terms of scoring, but provided rebounding and assists for this game. So kind of an empty stat, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for this game. 0 of 1 from the 3-point line under 16 minutes, so not really doing well, but provided some good minutes as far as a backup center, despite the injury to Musa Diabate. And again, we know that he's not a center in a sense. He's more of a stretch forward. He's more of a big forward that can play the 4 or the 3 spot, to say the least, but provided some center spots and, again, did what he had to do. Player of the game off the bench, Colin Sexton, 6 of 10 shooting, 2 of 4 from the 3-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 17 points for him. He came in firing. He did what he had to do, coming in and scoring off the bench, and has been one of the most consistent parts of this Hornets team, and continues to do that as of right now. So again, he is doing a great job, to say the least, and he is providing scoring at a minimum, at least off this bench, for the Charlotte Hornets squad. But again, with a team that was without Jimmy Butler, and again with Jimmy Butler, personal reasons coming out this game, was not on the injury report whatsoever. The only people that was on the injury report was Seth Curry, who, by the way, was on the commentary booth with both the Warriors squad and the Hornets squad, to say the least, with his father, who just got his jersey hanged up on the rafters. And pretty much Guis Santos was injured for this game, so that was the only two. Jimmy Butler was a late scratch to this game due to an injury. I mean, not due to injury, due to personal reasons. So he was out for this game, to say the least, but the Warriors still capitalized. All their bench players still came in for the victory, and the Hornets lose out in the Bay 116-136 for this game. Unfortunate game. We move on to now 15-27. We are now 2-2 on the West Coast road trip. Before ending things off, we do have a game today against the Denver Nuggets that will be coming up very soon. Denver, that start time will be at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure you take a look at it. We have no injury reports since both teams played yesterday. Nuggets beat out the Wizards 121-115. They will be playing tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. On the West Coast side, it will be, if it was Mountain time, I believe it is 7 or 6 p.m. Eastern time. I mean, not Eastern time, Mountain time for the people that's out there in Denver. In the West Coast time, that will be 5 p.m. Eastern time, or 5 p.m. West Coast time for those that's out there on the Western side. So again, games being played. Hornets lose this one. Hopefully we can rebound back. We are coming off this West Coast trip after following going into Spectrum Center to face off against the Cleveland Cavaliers for the 3rd time this year. So again, big loss for the Hornets, but we're going to move on and get on to the next topic for today, and that is LaMelo Ball being limited due to his back-to-back today. LaMelo Ball only playing 20 minutes, or close to 21 minutes if so. 5 of 17 shooting, 1 of 8 from 3-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 15 points for him. And again, this is Charles Lee pretty much making sure that LaMelo Ball stays healthy, making sure that he is good to go, and making sure that he is ready to get going for the next game. Hopefully he does start against Denver, since it is the back-to-back. They wanted to limit his minutes, and they did a good job for tonight. I would think that would have gave him maybe 25 minutes. Not really starter minutes, to say the least, but at least 25 minutes, 24 minutes to say the least, and get him out there and at least playing in this game. But understandably so, this game was close to being a blowout in the fourth quarter, around the mid fourth quarter time. Makes no sense to have him continuously play and, pretty much get like an injury going on of some sorts. Charles Lee waved that white flag, and it was everybody out of the game from that standpoint. Everybody got in some extended minutes. Colin Sexton, Tijon, Pat Connaughton got 4, Trey Mann got 4. So, again, not much from LaMelo Ball, to say the least, but we'll see him potentially against Denver. Following after that Denver game, it's a 3 days off. Then we go into Cleveland following that. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, for the Charlotte Hornets, they have a back-to-back coming up again after the Cleveland game. So they go into Cleveland. They're going to play against Cleveland I would think LaMelo Ball would play or start against Cleveland. If he doesn't start, then the back-to-back thing seemed true. They will not start LaMelo against Cleveland because the next game following after that will be against Orlando on the 22nd, and then following after that will be the 24th against Washington, to say the least. So again, I could see Charles Lee not starting him against Cleveland. I could see him starting against Denver. We'll see how that goes. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern Time will be the tip-off for that Denver's game coming up. And then going against Cleveland, that'll be a 3-day break following that. So it'll be on Wednesday, I believe, where Charlotte will come back. It will be 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the Spectrum Center against the Cleveland Cavaliers team that has been really playing solid, at least 24-19 as far as their record. Right now, Denver 29-13 as far as their record. And as far as record going, we have an ad that's coming up, and you already know the record of us putting this ad out is Underdog Fantasy coming in clutch with a lot of deals coming along. Underdog, we appreciate you for sponsoring this video. With Fast Break, Buzzer Beaters, and Block Parties are back. Underdog Fantasy is the best place to get in all the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite player will go higher or lower on stats like points, rebounds, steals, and more. Get your picks right. You can win up to 5,000 times your cash. Download the app today, and you can use promo code that's down below right here, Basketball Fan, and you can score $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That is promo code Basketball Fan on the thing. Make your picks, make money. You must be 18 and older to play.
Must be 18 plus. 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/play and get terms DFSTML for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 helpline at 1-877-8 or text HOMI 467-369.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And again, a third topic coming in. Colin Knueppel shooting. On pace for the record. On pace for their rookie record, to say the least. Right now, Colin Knueppel, 137 three-pointers hit before that Warriors game. Now is 141 throughout 41 games. And is shooting pretty much 40, I believe 42, 43%. Let me just make sure. The 43% right now, currently right now, into the thing. And he is just sparking it up as of right now. Colin Knueppel doing a great job shooting. He is on pace of breaking that rookie record set by Keegan Murray of 90. He hit 95 threes, has 40 games. Keegan Murray has broken the rookie record, of course, hitting, I believe, 231 three-pointers in the game. Colin Knueppel is close to hitting pretty much 261 or 264 three-pointers for the season right now, on pace for that. So again, Colin Knueppel just amazing, to say the least. It's funny when you watch the games, to say the least, as well. With Colin Knueppel hitting the threes, it doesn't even feel like he's shooting that much threes, but he is getting it out. He is so efficient hitting those threes, and he's just been doing so much as far as of Colin Knueppel, as far as shooting threes, making sure that he's getting out in space, making sure that he's setting up for those threes. And again, them 77 actions where he's getting double drags, where he's getting the zooms, where he is creating space for his team. He has just been doing amazing in terms of that, and he's been providing scoring, to say the least. Colin Knueppel doing a really good job. I don't even know how that's even a stat right now, where Colin Knueppel has been insane in terms of shooting as of right now. And pointed out from the Hornets Reddit, only needs 70 over the second half of the season to break the record for most threes by a rookie. Sharing that stat will go a long way with his Rookie of the Year push. I agree wholeheartedly with that. Against Cooper Flagg right now, Cooper Flagg has been playing really well, but for the fact of the matter that Colin Knueppel has been averaging and doing all these things and breaking records for a rookie, as I said, the last record that he broke was the most points scored in consecutive games, or most three-pointers hit in consecutive games. I'm talking about three-pointers at least, or multi three-pointer games. He had 16 at one point, and that record got stopped, and he's looking to build off of it again. So we'll see if he could do that. If he can, we'll support him all through. Hornets fans know that Colin Knueppel is the next rising star coming up. So I can't wait to see these games come along and see if he can actually hit this record in a faster time. Maybe we can see it within 60 games, 70 games or so throughout. But mid-season so far, Colin Knueppel has been amazing, to say the least. And Again, one of the things that this Hornets team predicates on is their shooting. And right now he's leading the charge for this three-point shooting. One of the reasons why we're, if not the offensive rating or highest offensive rating in the league throughout the past 15 games. So, Knipple, salute to you. We're going to go on to our next topic, our last and final topic of the show. We are not doing any sources from a major network. We're not doing the sources from a major news company or anything. We are going to a fan base page, and that is the Yard Barker. Now, you guys may not have heard of Yard Barker. Obviously, I haven't heard of Yard Barker, but if you go on to any other fan pages or so, they do have articles, and it's very interesting to read, to say the least. ESPN didn't do it. Bleacher Report didn't do it yet. Athletic didn't do it yet. So we're going to go on the midseason grades. We're going to talk about midseason grades, and more importantly, towards the Southeast Division. Now, as far as the Southeast Division goes, Atlanta Hawks, Charlotte Hornets, Miami Heat, Orlando Magic, Washington Wizards, you guys know it. You guys know how they roll. So this is the Southeast grades, and this is what they said about the Charlotte Hornets. By the way, the highest grade of the Southeast Division. They said Charlotte Hornets 15-26, this is before the Golden State Warriors game, have a B grade. Do not look now, but the Hornets have an identity. As you might expect from a rebuilding team, Charlotte is painfully thin at every position. They don't play anything close to acceptable defense, but when you face this Hornets team now, you know when you're getting a ton of movement, threes, and basket attacks. The trio of Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, and star rookie Knipple has been worthy of building around, especially if Ball can eliminate some of the less serious parts of his games. Those three have the net rating of plus 11 when sharing the floor this season. Finding help in the front court, even though Moussa Diabate has been great, Ryan Kalkbrenner has not been the answer. This is the next step for the Hornets to continue on and be better. Then they go on to talk about the Atlanta Hawks. What makes it to the Atlanta Hawks? They're pretty much in between the pick path of offense artistry and devastating defense by trading Trae Young. That makes the Hawks Jalen Johnson's team a 24-year-old responding to extra responsibility of 24.1 points per game, 10.1 rebounds, and 8.1 assists, and 1.3 steals, was guarding number. With the addition of Kristaps Porzingis hasn't worked out. They made it up with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Corey Kispert, CJ McCollum to supplement the squad has it right now. They are 20-23 as well with a C grade. That's what they gave them. Miami Heat right now 21-26, C plus grade. They talked about the offensive pace. Offensive rating has it right now for throughout the first month was really good. They had I believe second in pace or number one in pace at one point. They fell from number one pace to 22nd in pace overall since that point. It's obviously some positive, but right now they're 21-20 and they're in the play-in spot. Orlando Magic fighting in between that play-in spot right now, 23-18. They gave him a C plus grade because they were supposed to be the top of the East right now, potentially a third seed or fourth seed. Right now they are currently fighting for sixth and fifth seed as it goes right now. And then the Washington Wizards, they gave him a B minus due to the Trae Young trade and how the young players has been playing. Bilal Coulibaly, my fault. Alexander Sarr has been playing really good. And then a couple of other players such as Trae Johnson, who has been shooting lights out, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, and Keyshawn George, who has been playing really good as well, putting up some good numbers. So Hornets got the highest grade out of this article. I'm going to leave the comment section below the article of the Yard Barker. It's not a long article to say the least, so you guys can take a look. Let me know in your comment section. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this article, to say the least, and let me know what you guys think of the game tonight and how it's been played. We are going to end it off. We want to thank Underdogs for the sponsor. We want to thank also FanArc for sponsoring this video. But FanArc is the team that runs this company, or run Hornets Daily, if anything. They also have other channels as well that you guys can take a look at if you want to get your news on any other team, or just in general if you want to get NBA news, NFL news, anything as far as that. Make sure you go to FanArc and go to that page and check out their content as well, as we're sponsored by them. Also, guys, for the people that's out there, as you guys know, I'm in the comment section a lot. I've been preying. I've been liking your comments a lot. I am the Breakdown Report. So I have a YouTube channel that basically discusses the Charlotte Hornets. I just put out a video, Charlotte Hornets offense, how they've been scoring, zone offense, the 77 drag screen and how they've been getting serious. If you guys want to check that out, make sure you check out that video on my page. And again, just a slight advertisement on my part, but again, make sure you guys check that out if you guys want to do it. Also, in the comment section, somebody posted that, hey, I should be doing commentary on some of the games, some of the Hornets games that's out there. I'm thinking about doing that. We may be having a playback or something going on where we can watch the Charlotte Hornets game. We could talk about how they run their sets, how they're doing some things, how they've been playing, how the stats has been going, and how, we can counteract and beat out certain teams. So I may be doing that soon. May want to post in the comment section below. I might start up a playback very soon. Maybe during this 3-game break after the Denver Nuggets game, we can do that for sure. But otherwise than that, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tavon. We do appreciate you joining into the Hornets Daily Podcast. This has been, I believe, our 45th show for today. Let me just make sure. 46th show of today. We're very close to the 50 mark. Since I've joined to the Hornets Daily Podcast, this is the 133rd show. So again, I do appreciate you guys jamming in, talking in, anything Hornets. We're going to make sure we're going to continue giving you the news that you guys want. And I want you to have a blessed day. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen.